All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. So every Saturday we have our 20 minutes of movement. So our class for beginners, but if you are advanced, you are welcome to join. Add some intensity, add some resistance, some weights, some bands, etc. But this is more for the beginner on their fitness and adventure journey. So this is really to get moving, intentional movement into your week, into your day. So today we are going to be focused on shoulders for the most part here. So it's going to be a 2 to 3 round circuit, depending on our timing here. And what we're going to do is 20 seconds each movement, as always, and then a quick water break at the end of round one, going right into round two. Now, again, this is, consult your physician before starting any exercise, blah, 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 blah. This is for demonstrative purposes only. Get that out of the way. I'm your coach, Phil Harding, a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. And again, we do these every Saturday. Join us on the live. We do post the replay a little bit later in the day as well. Let's see. So let's get warmed up. Let's just get going. First and foremost, acknowledge yourself for being here. It's always very important to acknowledge yourself for taking the time out of your day, making the time for your health, your wellness, your future, for you and your family. So here we go. Let's get warmed up. We're going to go ahead, put our arms out, palms down, some arm circles. We're going to start warming up those shoulders, get that blood flowing. And again, this is circuit style training, so it's going to be a continuous movement. We want to keep moving. If there are any movements that are a little bit too strenuous for you on where you are in your journey, replace it with marching in place, right? If there's anything that's just too much, if you have an injury, a recent surgery, or anything like that, replace that 20-second movement with marching in place, and then continue on to the next one that you are able to do. All right, go ahead and shake that out. We're going to reverse that. We're going palms up and backwards. You're going to feel that pop. That chest is going to go up right away. You're going to have the better posture. Getting in some of these movements to kind of interrupt those negative patterns that we've built up over the years. All right. A couple more. All right, relax that. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our knuckles to our temples. Now, as we squeeze forward, stretching that back, we are exhaling. As we opening up that chest, we are inhaling, really filling up that belly, filling up that body with air and oxygen. So here we go. We're going to squeeze in and out. Again, I like to do these every morning. Start loosening up my body, loosening up my joints. All right, last one. All right, shake that out. So what we're going to do, already getting warm in here. All right, first, we're going to start with marching in place. So we're going to go 20 seconds. Here we go. All right, so we're marching in place. Get going. This is round one. And get those knees up. I like to keep my hands right here, so just tap them, make sure I'm getting those knees up. Hold myself accountable. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to use a wall for this one. We're going to go to a wall like so. Against it. Shoulders against it, elbows against. And we're going to slide, trying to keep our elbows against that wall and down. We want to try to keep that contact. It's going to be difficult, but the more we work, the better this is going to get, and the better you're going to feel. So we're going to go 20 seconds like so. We're just going to go up and back. Just getting those shoulders warmed up and back. Up and back. And try to keep in contact with the wall. Let's do one more. And down. All right. Next, we're going to add in a little bit more cardio. So we're going to do a squat with a press. So feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to have our arms about shoulder width. We're down. We're pressing up. Down. Pressing up. All right, we're going to go 20 seconds. Keeping that chest nice and high. Butt back. We're not worried about the depth or the speed in these classes. We're worried about form and structure. All right, 3, 2, 1, marching. Here we go. Again, these are about continuous movement. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. Next up, we're going to do a bent over reverse fly. Again, if you're more advanced, you can add some weights to this, some small dumbbells, bands, anything like that. But for right now, we're going to focus on getting our back straight, neck neutral, arms out like so, and we're going to lift out like so. Do from the front here real quick before we do the round, and out. So we're gonna feel it in the back of our shoulders here. So here we go. We're going 20 seconds. Again, keeping that back nice and straight. 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Next up, we're going lateral raise. We're gonna hit the outside of those shoulders a little bit. So, knees slightly bent, core engaged. Locking down those shoulder blades. We're going to come up like so, and down. Up, and down. We're going 20 seconds. Again, as you move further and progress through your fitness, your active journey, you should add some weights to this. Even if you think like a 3-pound dumbbell or something like that's not enough, you can do plenty. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, marching in place. Here we go. Keeping that movement. We're almost done with round 1, so stay with me. We got 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna hit the fronts. So we're gonna do front raise. So again, solid foundation, core engaged, shoulder blades locked down. We're going up, one arm, down, alternating left arm, down, up, down. Here we go. You got 10 seconds. You're gonna feel this in the front delt, if you're front of your shoulder there. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, this is gonna be the last move. We're gonna use that wall again. I'm gonna show you on this so you can see from the side. We're gonna have our palms flat, elbows out. They don't need to be locked, but we don't want to bend them. We want to keep them straight. So keeping those straight about this height, we want to lean in, pushing those shoulder blades back, and then pushing them forward without bending our arms. Just like so. We're going 20 seconds. So we're just working that range of motion. Some people have a very limited range of motion on this, and this is exactly why we do these, just to start working that. All right, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, that is round 1. Take a quick water break. And then we're gonna go in about 30 seconds here. Time. Perfect. And as always, round 2, round 3, these are going to go much quicker. It's going to elevate the cardio a little bit, elevate your heart rate. But also these moves, they're new to you. They are going to get easier and get a little bit more comfortable as your mind muscle memory kicks in and it's not so foreign to you. All right, let's get going. Round 2. So here we go. We're going to start with our marching in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're marching. And trying to keep that intensity up so that you're pushing yourself a little bit. We don't want to sit here and make this too comfortable for ourselves. 3, 2, 1. All right, going back to our wall, going to our press. Here we go. Again, keeping that contact with the wall. Keeping that core engaged. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to our squat with the press next. So here we go. Squat position, chest nice and high, down, press up, up, up. 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go to our march. Again, if you're a little bit more advanced, run. More advanced, run high knees. Just get that, keep moving in, keep going. Again, we want to push ourselves. If you're comfortable during a workout, you're not pushing yourself. 3, 2, 1. All right, going to our reverse fly. So we are bent over, back straight, neck neutral. We're coming up. Really feeling it in the back of our shoulders. All right, 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, to our side lateral raises. Same thing, shoulders down, core nice and tight. Here we go. Coming to the side. We don't need to go way up here. We just need to come up about level with the floor. We don't need to come in if you're using weights. 2, 1. All right. If you are using weights, try your best not to swing. Don't use momentum. Come down to here, then up, and here, and up. Keep that constant tension and resistance on the muscle. All right, so we're marching. Here we go. Back to it. Less talking, more action. All right, 10 seconds. Then we're going to our front raise. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. Nice solid foundation. Move from the side this time. And the shoulder blades locked down. We're going up and down. Up and down. Let's go 10 seconds. Okay, feeling it on the front of your shoulder there. 3, 2, 1. All right. Going back to the wall for that final movement of the circuit. Palms flat. This round, I'm going to go ahead. So you can see my shoulder a little bit better. We're going like so. And then in and out. So again, just pushing the shoulders back and forward, not breaking our elbows. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. Round 2. Water break time. I'm going to go about 30 seconds. We should just cut that down to 20 seconds, huh? Keep moving, keep moving. The goal and purpose of these workouts, these exercises, is to get in, get out, get your workout in, get your movement in, get out and get back to your life. You know, we all have busy lives that we have to make time for our health and self-care. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last round, we're marching. All right, 3, 2, 1, to our wall. As we trip, always be cautious of your surroundings, especially if you're in a gym environment. Here we go. Keeping the contact. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. To our squat press. Here we go. Squatting down, pressing up. Again, going at your own pace. If you can go faster than me, go for it. Keep up with me, go for it. But if you can only get 2 solid reps in these 20 seconds, that is awesome. That is amazing. That is where you are. And that is perfectly good, perfectly fine. 3, 2, 1. Marching. Some things. Acknowledge where you are and do your best and not compare yourself to where others are in their journey, because they could be years ahead of you. And that right there is what causes a lot of injuries, especially in the gym, especially lifting. 3, 2, 1. All right. Bent over reverse flies. So here we go. Going back flat, neck neutral. Feel on the back of those shoulders. Ten seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. To our lateral side raises. Nice, solid. Here we go. Coming up and down. Nice, controlled movements. And again, you know, if you want to progress and move up a little bit in your journey, add some weight to it. You don't need fancy weights or fancy gym. 3, 2, 1. You know, with that, fill a couple grocery bags. You know, maybe pick up a couple kids. Who knows? Whatever you got lying around the house. Exercise can be a great time to play with your kids too. You get the best of both worlds. 3, 2, 1. Front raises. Here we go. Nice and solid. We're going up, down, alternating arms, keeping that core nice and engaged. Again, we don't need to overextend and overwork, especially on those shoulders. A lot of people have previous injuries. We want to be cautious and smart about it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, last move. Then we're going to do a quick cool down. Doing our pushes. Here we go. Again, we don't want to break our arms. We want to work the shoulders there. Let's go 10 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Is that round 3? Lost track. That completes our rounds. Are we on time? Perfect. So really quick, we're just about 20 minutes. I want to do a couple little stretches and cool down. Again, I always want to stress the additional side effect and benefit of exercise. It's not strictly just the exercise itself, but it's also getting that elevated heart rate, the blood flowing, and it makes us breathe deeper and breathe more into our diaphragm, getting us more oxygen in our body. So we're not breathing so much up here, but breathing more down here into our bellies. So we're just gonna allow our body to cool down on its own. Don't hold back that breath. Don't hold back and contract those abs. Let that belly go. Get that air in, that oxygen in the body. So we're gonna come across with our arms, stretch out those shoulders that we just worked out. Head opposite direction, spine nice and tall. We're just gonna give a good stretch throughout the shoulder here. Then we're gonna relax that, going to the other side. Again, allowing our bodies to just calm down, cool down by themselves, and just let that oxygen in. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a tabletop position. We're gonna give our back a good stretch. So we're gonna try to keep our hips aligned with the floor, down on all fours like so. We're gonna take our right arm and we are going to feed it through, giving that upper back a really good stretch. And again, upper back, you feel it in your shoulders as well. And back to center. Other arm, left arm through. Again, trying to keep those hips aligned with the floor. Get that good stretch in. All right, I'm back to center. All right, I know we're over, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna do cat cow, cat dog, whatever you want to call it these days. So we're on all fours. We want to inhale up and then exhale, really arching that back, letting that air out, and really stretching that back. So again, I'm going to the side here. All right, let's do one more. All right, and then always ending it in child's pose. So opening up those knees, opening up those hips, sitting back, breathing into that belly, walking those hands out, and we stretch. As low as you can go. If you can go to the floor, awesome. If not, awesome as well. I'm just taking these to have some nice deep breaths. Taking that moment for yourself, a quiet moment to acknowledge yourself and to set your intention for the rest of your day. Be able to create that roadmap for when you get thrown off and distracted, you have somewhere to come back to your perfect day. And taking a deep breath in, really filling up that body, and release, get it all out. And when you are ready, you come up, and that will complete our class for today. Again, we do this every week. I invite everyone to join the live. If you can't make it, like I said, we do post a replay, and we keep the replays up, so you can go revisit previous weeks as well. do different exercises, different movements, different circuits, focused on different things. And again, so my name is Phil Harding, certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. If you are interested in my full programs and coaching packages, please reach out to me. If you're not, reach out to me. I'd love to connect and just talk and see how you are and, get feedback from you on these classes, your journey, how your life's going. So again, I appreciate you. Appreciate yourself for being here. Acknowledge yourself. Go out and have the most amazing day of your life. And remember that you and only you are responsible for your happiness, and nobody can take that away from you. So have an amazing day, and I will connect with you soon.